I'm curious about the bard. William the Minstrel. It's definitely him. He's hanging out with all of these girls. He leaves town and comes back after the murders. It's definitely this musician. And all these different people. All these different people had something to say about you, sir. I don't feel so confident now. After that conversation, I pushed it like to the limit with William there. I don't know. I have to go talk to the other people that are involved in this somehow. I'm gonna go learn more about the thief's fate. I'm gonna fast travel to Belani, and then I'll go to the main part of the quest, which is to find out more about Stanya. I'll help with this ambush real quick. Like, I'm getting a little sidetracked before I go to Belani, but I'll help with the ambush. Don't want to hit the person that I'm trying to save here. Hopefully she can run away. Somebody! No, keep running. Okay, she's out of here.
You're dead.
This guy's got tons of armor. I need to regain some stamina. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. And he's out of here. And the lady's saved. And this guy is just taking a leisurely Sunday stroll. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah. Continue on your merry... Right, okay.
But I... Thank you. Really thank you.
I'm happy to help.
I was happy to help.
She doesn't need to
You
reward
did
me.
more than help. You're my guardian angel. Here, for you.
No, this is
Something to
unnecessary.
remember me by. And thank you again.
10 groschen. Alright, I'll take it. I mean, unnecessary, but... These guys had more than enough with what they're wearing. Aha! Captain's mace. Alright, where's Pebbles? Is she okay? Like, she's just hobbling off. I hope she's fine. I hope she gets wherever she's going. Let's put some stuff on Pebbles. Finish our fast travel to Belani. Make our way to Zidenya. Or find out what happened to Zidenya, rather. Which way are we headed? We are headed in this direction.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Here we go. Here we go. This little town up here. This is a very pretty looking area. We got some questions to ask someone local. Rabstein. Rabstein?
Whoa.
Whoever this is.
God bless you, sir.
Pint.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his dinner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Stonehad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
Sternad's a bastard.
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Stenner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Stenner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for her. Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Whatever.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her, otherwise she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
I have no idea where this is going.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
I like how you can bring up William again to this guy.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Oh my goodness.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know.
William's got
Say nothing
fancy
about
clothes.
that.
William's definitely got fancy clothes.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Stenna was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
I'll go and check out the ford.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't.
Okay.
Take care.
Yeah, I hope I don't either, to be honest, because she's just been missing. That's all we know about Zedenia so far. She's just missing. We don't know whether she's dead or alive. How far away is this fjord? Just around the corner. Just around the corner here. Okay.
Go! Go!
We're coming up on the spot, I think. On the spot where she would have crossed over, or would have hopefully crossed over, unless someone stopped her from doing so. Oh my goodness, calm down, Pebbles. Oh no. Oh no.
Has to be that ford Frank was talking about. I should take a look around here.
Yeah, I see blood right here. Can I follow the bloodstains? I go up here. I don't think I'm gonna find anything good. I don't think I'm gonna find, yeah, okay. Shoot, man!
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying there a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
Can we roll the body over? That's new.
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring.
Oh god.
Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing?
Ew, it was inside her, and when I pushed her over, it fell out? That's disgusting.
I can't make much out by now, but it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Unfortunately,
Probably
I can't
the
tell
ring.
if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise, and that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks, but that ring is a good lead.
That's so nasty. That's some nasty. I'm curious how the ring plays into it. How much was it worth? How much was it worth? Did she get a real score out of stealing this ring? Was this such a big deal to cost her life? It's not worth a penny. It's not worth a single groschen. Maybe because it's a quest item. Maybe that's the reason, but regardless, it's okay. The mystery deepens. We gotta go to F now. We gotta find out what do we gotta find out? I'm not sure. To find out what happened to Stanya, the alehouse maid. We're going over to F. William was brought up again in the middle of that conversation, so I'm still I'm suspicious. Who are we looking for here? There's a particular name that we're looking for. Oh, there he is, Mr. Barton. I recognize your name now. I remember it. Okay.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
That's oddly suspicious of him to be asking. 20 level option or a 21 level option? I'm gonna take the 21.
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was alright. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but...
Who are you
for
to
all
make that
happened to Stanya,
judgment?
I
Hey,
wasn't
quit, you're
careful.
So
you're
Stanya
chopping
is
wood.
here.
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage. But be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl.
I see
later.
why you're making the judgment calls, because you're hiding her. I see, Barton. I understand the suspicion. Okay, here she is.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started,
Oh goodness.
I'm not afraid of you.
Oh my god.
I'll claw your eyes out.
Oh my
Don't be
god.
afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
Just said that I can return to Lumir with what I found out. The ex-scribe for the bailiff. I'll ask a couple of
disappeared
questions
from the
before
hole in
leaving.
the
It
wall without saying
looks like I have
goodbye.
to.
Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
Okay, so at least she's a survivor. She's the first survivor that we've found. That's kind of... That's a win. That's a win in its own way, but she seems kind of rattled. I can say that's enough and just go tell the guy what I know. Tell Lumiere what I know. I think that's kind of the play. I don't know if I need to know anything else. Unless, like, yeah, do you remember anything about the attacker? Maybe that.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker?
Not to rattle
What he
anything,
looked
but...
like, what he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Oh. And now that makes me think differently too, because if it's a German guy, William didn't seem very German to me. Let's ask about William.
I heard William was spying for someone.
William, please.
You don't think so?
He just likes to boast, trying to be interesting and woo some girls.
So it's bullshit?
Absolutely. Have you ever seen a spy that told everybody he was a spy?
I was picking. Okay, my hunch is getting whittled down. It's kind of gone now about William. But my thinking there, I feel, is valid because everybody that I talked to, at least inside of Kuttenberg, pointed to the Bard. So I don't know. Let's bring up the father as well.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him.
I don't think
and
it's
if he's
him.
an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
Yeah, I don't think it's him.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
Yeah.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
Oh, there's two murderers. There's two murderers involved.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices in the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment. But I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip. Like a miner or swordsman.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. Because it's going to be someone who isn't even, like, hasn't been mentioned yet. It's going to be someone totally that we're unaware of, I think.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
I'll make a point of it.
Farewell, my friend.
I'll make a point of it. Okay, we're going back to Lumiere. We're gonna tell him what we know. I'm gonna feed Mud again.
Here, Matt.
Here's Lumiere right here. There we go. Here we go. Let's try and talk to him. Actually, where's Mutt? If Mutt's... Nope, Mutt's nowhere to be seen. Never mind.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Well, I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Spit it out.
Well, who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it. The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
That's what I thought too, but my thoughts
And
have
who do you
changed.
think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well,
Although-
who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure.
Stanya
I'll
said
tell
there
you
was
what I
two
found
of them.
out, and then
I
might
think
be
it was
easier
both
for
of them.
us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
I feel like we should go straight. Actually, no. Okay, let's bring up Zedenia the thief. Because we found her
managed to
ring,
find Zdena.
and they might know
By the
about
sound
the
of it,
symbol or
you
the
didn't
crest.
find her alive, did you?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her.
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
She tried to rob Von Groll. Is that? Do we know that for sure?
Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle. Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
Ah, that whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
No,
It wasn't by her body.
Yeah.
It was
You.
inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
Oh, that's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewellery on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So
I didn't see
reckon
that.
He didn't kill her for the money.
I didn't see that at all. I missed the basket of money. Okay, so there's a basket full of money and jewels out in the forest that I missed. I might be going back for that. Let's talk about
I
Stanya.
managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at it? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
There are so many options to say here. Oh my god. Oh my god. The whole screen is filled. I'm overwhelmed. There was two of them. There were two people in that alley.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
That's why I'm thinking it's both of them. I think it's both of them.
She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring.
So it wasn't the innkeeper. We're pretty certain on that. Stanya knew Von Grole.
Stanya mentioned young Von Grole used to visit her. She said he was quite fond of her.
After a few beers, everyone wants to cop a feel. You have to nip it in the bud without upsetting anyone, because it could end badly.
All right. Someone was waiting
She
for her.
said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
Oh my god. So it might be someone from the hole in the wall? Is that what I'm understanding?
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
But William does go there and play sometimes.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Okay, that would make sense, because it's a whole mixture of cultures within the city. They would kind of use each other's language. That would make sense.
Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. Yarka started working for the Von Grole family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
So what's the story with Von Groles?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old Von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really?
It's suspicious.
But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumiere.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake, and I paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so. But Yarka spent her evenings out on the town, not with Prokop. Whoever killed her must have met her out and about.
But we can't possibly know that.
That's true. We've got little to grasp at.
So I'm thinking that, like, I'm starting to think that Prokop and William might be in on it together. Prokop kind of like is there as backup to make sure no one gets in the way. Like he's the watchful eye to make sure William is able to do what he is doing.
Prokop didn't just raise
To
her
these
out of
women?
the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative.
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
No way it makes me do this. No way. No way it makes me do this. I think the Von Groleys are not involved. Yeah, I don't think the Von Groleys are involved because if their ring got stolen, why wouldn't they steal it back? Like, why wouldn't they take it back? Why they wouldn't shove it down her throat, I don't think. My guess is still William.
I suspect William the most. He's a musician. He knew all the girls, and he's suspicious.
Sure, let's blame it on an artist.
It has to be him. Nobody else is as caught up in it as him.
William knew all the women, and when they came to see him, he hit on them, and they rejected him.
That makes a man start drinking, not kill women. If that were the case, where would the world be?
It wouldn't surprise me from a wayward soul like that. Artists commune with the devil.
That's
That
wild.
sounds compelling enough to me.
Damn it! I was sure it wasn't him.
Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
Sure, but he has such a gentle soul. What would we do with him?
I'd report him at the rat house. They've had their eyes on him for a while, so I'm sure they'll welcome the opportunity to take him down.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'll turn him in.
Oh well, what can you do?
If you wanted to, you could still kill him.
You mean so he doesn't suffer in jail?
That too.
Fine. I'll handle it somehow.
I don't know if I'm right. We're taking this on ourselves to, like, he's been mentioned at every turn. We are taking this on ourselves to figure it out. I'm wrapped up and I'm not.
Dirk Stallion is
I'm a little caught up in it. I am not positive that William is the guy that we're looking for, but if we say the Von Groleys, that's a whole family that we're looking into.
You're behaving like a child.
And they said that, okay, hold up. They're trying to throw you off by saying that he has the strength of a miner or the strength of, like, a sword fighter. William not only hangs out at the miner tavern, he also has a sword on his hip. He is both of those things.
Easy.
All of my doubt just went out the window. I think it's William. I'm pretty 100% positive. He goes and hits on these women, gets rejected, and then, unfortunately, gets so upset that he kills them. And Prokop might be involved. Alright, is he still brave enough to be in town after I've already questioned him? He's right here.
I know you're the one that killed those girls. Now are you going to tell me why?
What? Me? You're mad. I would never hurt anyone.
And then he acts all
confess to me
coy and
willingly now,
innocent.
and I'll take you to the jail, or you keep denying it, and I'll end you myself.
I didn't kill them. I don't know anything. There's nothing for me to confess.
Fine. I'll let you live. For now. But if I were you, I'd go and confess to the bailiff and beg for mercy.
But it really wasn't me. You've got the wrong man. You're not going to kill an innocent bloke, are you?
He's a little drunk. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know if I'm right.
I've heard some interesting things about you. Something about strange people coming to see you, and having even stranger discussions with you.
Mole told you that, didn't he?
That doesn't matter. I just want to know what it's all about.
Pussy, my friend. What else? I made a deal with a few beggars. For a couple of groschen, I have them come into the tavern and act like they're telling me something incredibly important and secret. See, every man should be a bit mysterious. It makes us more attractive to women.
And I'm supposed to believe that.
You don't have to, but it doesn't mean it isn't true.
Like, this guy could really just be a loser who really likes women. How am I supposed to take care of him? Oh my god.
Mind where you're going!
I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save the game. I'm just gonna stab him. I'm sorry, William. Oh my god. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Nobody saw me. They're gonna find the body. I need to leave. I need to leave. I should loot him. I should have looted him. I should have looted him. I should have looted him. Oh god. This is very risky. I'm running right back to the crime. You found him. I see you found him. Oh, he didn't really... No, not even worth it. There's nothing even worth it. I don't know if anyone seems to care for some reason. Confusion. A little bit of confusion. Let's go tell Catherine that William's dead. I'm not certain that it was him. I don't think it was him. I took care of William.
I did what you wanted. William will never hurt anyone again.
What did you do to him?
He's dead.
I waited for the right time. And I settled things with him.
That's very kind of you, Henry. I truly appreciate you taking it upon yourself.
Maybe. But let's forget it.
I know that I perhaps shouldn't have asked that of you, but it seemed like the right thing.
I understand. Sometimes people don't realise they've done something stupid until after they've done it. Until you see the consequences, it's just a nagging thought that can never be fully trusted.
Never ever? Even after a long time?
The ones that can torment you for that long, they can't be trusted at all.
I suppose you're right. Here's something for your help, for everything you've done.
Side quest completed. Side quest complete. I don't know. Okay, I guess where you were right. It was William. I'll go talk to the girl that I was gonna talk to, Stanya. Let her know that she's safe to come out of her hiding spot. I hope she takes the news well, and I again hope this doesn't eventually like snowball into her dying because I am giving her false information that she's safe.
Greetings.
Stanya, I have good news for you. We caught the murderer.
What? Really? Who was it?
It was William.
But that's... And I trusted him. I knew it wasn't him. And still, why did he do that to me?
He didn't say. I guess that he thought you betrayed him.
Idiot! Coward! But thank you. Now maybe I'll feel better. I won't wake up at night thinking I hurt someone. I won't feel those fingers around my neck.
I'm really concerned that this is going to result in her death. Like, we're going to wake up in Kutenberg one day with a new quest or something. And she'll be dead. I'm concerned. Maybe the information will help her sleep. Maybe let's look at it in a positive light. Maybe it will help her. But I'm not positive. I'm not positive. We're gonna continue on, and if that pops up again in the future, I'll look into it, and maybe I'll have some regrets about William. Anyways, thanks for watching.